A 13-year-old girl had a near-death experience, NDE, that took her to a place beyond this world. In this realm, she had a profound encounter with Jesus and asked him a powerful question. What happens at the end of the world? What Jesus revealed to her about the future shocked her to the core, and in this video, we'll explore the incredible details of this life-changing experience and what they could mean for all of us in the coming years. Keep watching as we uncover this deep revelation that could shift the way we understand the world's future. The girl had no idea what to expect when she crossed over during her NDE. She was overwhelmed by a peaceful, warm, and comforting light that surrounded her. There was no pain, no fear, only a deep sense of peace that seemed to come from all around her. As she looked around, she saw a vast, beautiful space that felt endless. It wasn't like anything she had experienced on Earth, yet it felt like home. The surroundings were glowing with a divine light, and she felt an undeniable presence of love in every direction. Suddenly, she was not alone. She felt drawn to an immense, radiant figure standing in front of her. As she got closer, the presence became overwhelmingly familiar. She knew instinctively that this was Jesus. The figure exuded warmth, love, and an understanding that surpassed everything she had ever known. It wasn't just his appearance, it was the essence of who he was that deeply resonated with her soul. In that moment, she realized she had not just crossed into another realm, but into the presence of something truly sacred. She felt safe, comforted, and understood. With everything she had witnessed, the girl couldn't hold back the questions racing through her mind. The world seemed to be changing so quickly, there was so much uncertainty, division, and fear. She had to know, what would happen at the end of the world? As she asked Jesus this question, there was no hesitation in her voice, just a sense of urgency. Jesus looked at her with deep compassion, as though he had been waiting for this question. His expression was calm and peaceful, yet filled with profound knowledge. As he began to speak, the words that came from his lips were not only a direct answer to her question but a profound revelation that would change the way she understood the future of the world. What he said was beyond anything she had imagined. It wasn't an apocalyptic vision filled with destruction, but a message of hope, transformation, and rebirth. According to Jesus, the end of the world was not an event of destruction, as many believed. It was the end of one era and the beginning of another. He explained that the world was undergoing a transformation, a shift from fear, division, and separation toward unity, love, and compassion. While this process might be painful for some, it was necessary for the greater good. Jesus revealed that the earth would go through a period of purification, where humanity would face challenges that would help cleanse old wounds and heal the divisions that had separated people for centuries. This wasn't an immediate event. It was a process that would take place over time, and people would need to make important decisions about how they would respond to the changes. Would they choose fear, or would they choose love? Would they hold on to old patterns of thought and behavior, or would they accept new ways of thinking and being? These choices would determine the outcome of this great transformation. One of the key themes Jesus spoke about was the power of love. He emphasized that love was not just an emotion but the very force that could heal the planet and bring people together. For the world to transform, humanity needed to accept love in every aspect of life, love for themselves, for others, and for the earth itself. Love, Jesus said, was the answer to every problem, every challenge, and every division. As people chose love over fear, they would begin to experience a shift in their lives. Relationships would heal, divisions would fade, and societies would begin to come together. The process wouldn't be easy. There would be resistance, especially from those who clung to old ways of thinking. But Jesus assured the girl that love, when accepted fully, would always prevail. It would help heal wounds, dissolve conflicts, and ultimately bring the world into alignment with a higher purpose. Jesus also spoke about personal responsibility. He made it clear that each individual had a role to play in this transformation. It wasn't enough to wait for others to change, the change needed to start within each person. People had to be willing to look at themselves, confront their fears, and release any hatred or division within their own hearts. Only then would they be able to contribute to the collective healing of the world. Faith was also a central part of the message. Jesus explained that while there would be moments of doubt and fear, faith would be the foundation that kept people steady. Faith wasn't about blind belief, it was about trusting that, even in the face of hardship, there was a greater plan at work. Those who held on to faith and chose love would not only help themselves but would also serve as beacons of light for others. A powerful message Jesus shared was about forgiveness. He explained that in order for humanity to heal and move forward, people had to forgive, not just others, but themselves as well. Holding on to grudges, anger, and resentment would only hinder the healing process. Forgiveness, he said, was essential for clearing away the negativity that had built up over time. When people forgave, they freed themselves from the chains of the past and allowed healing energy to flow through them. Forgiveness wasn't easy, and it wasn't about excusing harmful actions. It was about releasing the grip that anger and pain had on the heart. When people forgave, they opened the door to healing and peace. Jesus assured the girl that by forgiving, people would be able to align themselves with the higher vibration of love, which was necessary for the global transformation that was coming. Jesus reassured the girl that no matter how difficult the coming times might be, everything was part of a divine plan. It wasn't a plan to bring harm, but one designed to help humanity evolve into its highest potential. He explained that humanity had been caught in cycles of fear and division for centuries, but the time had come for those cycles to be broken. The process might seem chaotic at times, but it was part of the greater plan for global healing. He encouraged her to trust in the process, even when things seemed unclear or uncertain. Trust in the divine plan would provide the strength and resilience needed to move through the challenges ahead. People needed to understand that, though the road ahead might be difficult, it would ultimately lead to a higher state of being, a world where peace, love, and unity reign supreme. Jesus also spoke about how people could prepare for the changes that were coming. He didn't give specific predictions or timelines, but he did offer some practical advice. First, he encouraged people to focus on inner peace. The more people could cultivate inner peace and balance, the more they would be able to withstand external turbulence. This peace would serve as an anchor in the coming storms. Second, he urged people to cultivate compassion. Compassion for oneself and others would be vital in navigating the difficult times ahead. When people treated each other with kindness and understanding, it would help foster unity and healing. He emphasized the importance of staying connected to a higher purpose, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply aligning with the values of love and unity. The stronger the connection to this higher purpose, the easier it would be to navigate the changes. The message Jesus delivered was not just for the young girl, it was for all of humanity. He called for a united front, where people from all walks of life would come together to create positive change. The coming transformation required collective effort. It wasn't enough for individuals to make changes on their own, everyone had to work together to heal the world. This meant putting aside differences, focusing on common goals, and coming together to create a world based on love and peace. The power of unity, Jesus explained, could accomplish incredible things. Through collective love and collective action, humanity could overcome any obstacle and usher in a new era of peace and prosperity. As the conversation came to a close, Jesus gave the girl a final message of comfort. He assured her that she was not alone in the journey ahead. Though there would be difficult times, his love and guidance would always be available to those who sought it. He reminded her that the world's transformation would not be immediate, but it was inevitable. Those who chose love, peace, and unity would be the ones who would shape the future. He encouraged her to share the message with others, to spread love, to forgive, to trust in the divine plan, and to remain steadfast in faith. The future, Jesus assured her, was bright for those who were willing to make the necessary changes in their lives and in the world. The 13-year-old's NDE provided a profound glimpse into the future, one of transformation, healing, and love. The world is entering a time of great change, but through unity, forgiveness, faith, and love, we can navigate it with hope and resilience. Let this story be a reminder that no matter how challenging the future may seem, the light of love and peace will guide us all through the storm. If this video resonated with you, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to stay updated with more insights. Stay connected to the light, and together, we can manifest a better world.